DC here. Hi guys. Okay, so this is a tag vid from Jennifer, Jellybean4501. And it's the tag that's been going around quite a bit lately. It's the 20 question tag. So let's start. First question was, when was your last plane ride? That was sometime last year, October actually, when I went to Serbia. I went to Belgrade and traveled around Serbia a bit with some friends. Do you read for fun? Actually, yes, I do, quite a bit even. I have, like I said this before, on chance to travel by train a lot, and so I've been reading. The last books that I've read, well, I finished, was a Maeve Binchy book, Heart and Soul, which is just one of these comfortable books, you know, to read. Nothing particularly exciting in the plot, but just a fun read. And my reading right now is Dan Brown, The Lost Symbol. So his last book. What can I say? You know, after you've read the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons, I mean, this one is interesting, but it's a bit more of the same, at least to start with, at least. Next question: can you speak any other languages other than English? Yes. I mean, you know that I can speak French and German as well, and if you count the Quebec French and Swiss German are a bit different, I can speak those as well. But I mean, actually, yes, I can speak a few other languages. Question 4: what color is your bedroom painted? Well, I mean, our bedroom is just standard off-white. There's no particular colors. I mean, the house here has a lot of wood with different brown tones, but it's, as far as the paint on the walls, no, it's a standard off-white type of painting. Okay. Have you ever cried in public? Yes. Actually, I don't hide my emotions. It's something that I've never have, and the last time I actually cried in public, if I don't count actually my Father's Day vid on YouTube, would be the confirmation, I think, of one of my boy when I had to talk. Yeah, I think that would be it. But the last time, like I say, if you count YouTube, well, that was the last time. Which do you make, wishes or plans? A bit of both, I guess. I like to plan things ahead, and of course I wish that they go well, but I'm not maybe fixed on one or the other, both, yeah. Are you always trying to learn new things? Yes, definitely. I mean, it's very often though more in the technical side of things. I mean, technical, well, making movies and things like that. This is something that I learned since I did YouTube, so yeah. And how to do new things in cooking, for example. This is something that I try to learn a lot. And reading. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up. Are you currently wanting any piercings or tattoos? I can answer quickly. No. Can you skip rocks and skim stones? Yeah, I can actually. I'm not able to say like Bob. That 20 years ago I was able to do so many skips or something like that, and I'm exaggerating, I don't know, but Bob's got a fantastic memory, which I don't automatically, but yeah, I can do it. Have you ever dated someone out of your race? It could have happened, but the answer is no. I mean, I've also known my wife for so many years now that at that period in Canada there wasn't much else but whites. It's just the way it is. What was your favorite lesson in school? Well, I've said that, answered that actually in other tags before. It was chemistry, but I really like literature and psychology quite a bit actually. Do you enjoy traveling by airplanes? Well, actually, yes, I do. It's a fast way to get there. I don't like airports, which I find actually are a big waste of time because of the security. That's where it really gets to me. But yeah, I like traveling in an airplane. I read and sleep and so on. I mean, for me, the mode of transportation is to get me there as fast as possible. Have you ever had your toes licked? This is a bit of a funny question. Aside from an animal, no, I'm not into foot fetishism in that respect. When was the last time you slept on the floor? Oh, well, I was a student. The last time I actually slept on the floor. I was a student when we were going into cheap lodgings and things like that. And the other times, though, that I've slept on the floor, actually, but this is not quite directly on the floor, was when the children were small, we would make living room camping. And we would pull all the mattresses into the living room, and I would tell them stories, and we would just basically do as if we were camping, but in the living room. And so if that counts, then it's not that long ago. And yes, in a way it is long ago, because the children are around 20 now, so yeah, maybe 15 years ago in that respect. Yeah, this tag is bringing back some nice memories. What is your favorite alcoholic, non-alcoholic drink? Well, of course, I just opened the beer because of this tag. It's just a Swiss beer from the grocery store, so not a particularly special beer. But what is my favorite alcoholic drink? Wine and beer. And non-alcoholic drink, I would say tea. Green tea and brown tea as well. How many hours of sleep do you need to function? Well, if I get 5, I'm quite happy. That's about what I can function well with 5. I have had weeks where I've had less than that, and of course at the end of the week you kind of feel it, don't you? But with 5, it's okay. Do you eat breakfast daily? The answer to that is yes, but not immediately after getting up. I take it at work. Actually, I take a yogurt at work. I don't take a big breakfast. Did you ever get into trouble for talking in class? Many times. Especially, I can remember once when I was pulled out of class because I was talking, and I was in the hall, and I hurried up and hid myself actually in a locker because the principal was walking through the hall, and he must have seen me, because I got the shock of my life when he opened that locker, and guess who was there? Yeah, so yes, I have, and like I say, many times actually. Where am I now? Question 19. Do you believe in life on other planets? I suppose there's a possibility, yeah. Do I believe in them? Like I say, it's a possibility. I'm not really worried about that. If it's the case, then it's part of the overall plan of things. How did your parents pick your name? I don't know if they actually had a system for picking my name, or if they pulled it out of a book or something. In the same, I think it's the same. I'm getting back to Bob again. I think my second name, which actually Bob was, I think, the only one on YouTube that knows it, but my second name is Lucien, and it's the same name as my father. So for some reason, and I'm not a junior, but they picked my second name, and in that respect. And in Quebec, actually, where I was, it was a Catholic part of the country. At my age, all the boys, their first name was Joseph. It's not a name that is used, but it's actually on my passport and everything. So, yeah, and all the girls were Mary, as you can imagine. Yeah, so that was this 20 question tag, one of these tags where you throw in a lot of trivia and try and throw in a few other things as well. And nevertheless, I'm getting over 9 minutes, which means that if I want to do a few other vids, I better get over there. So that was it for this tag. Thank Jennifer, and I'm going to stop here. DC signing off. Take care.